Alright, so I've already gone ahead with my foundation and I went ahead and did my brows as well as best as I could. Now what I'm going to do before I start off with my eyes is I'm going to apply a tad bit of concealer underneath the eyes just to brighten up and just... Did I say a little bit? I meant a lot. 2 pumps, I guess. That's what it would be. Then I'm going to brighten the chin area right there. And I brighten the forehead area as well. And then down the bridge of my nose. And I am so sorry if that looked like I was flipping you off. I sure was not. Didn't mean to. And then I'll do it here, I guess. And you know what? Let's put some here on the smile lines, because sometimes we'd be looking a little crazy. Now I'm just going to take my beauty blender and blend everything out. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some powder, dip my beauty blender in it to pick it up like so. And then I'm just going to apply that under the eye area to set or bake or whatever we call it nowadays. I'm just going to put a shiest ton of it. Make sure that everything sets. This is also going to help as a barrier between any fallout I get from any eyeshadow that I apply. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of soft ochre paint pot. And I'm going to apply that onto my lid and up to the brow bone. Now I'm going to go in with the Balm Cosmetics. This is the travel palette, the Balm Voyage palette. And this is what it looks like. I actually got this in a event that I attended with the Balm Cosmetics here in San Francisco. So today I think is the first time I actually do a tutorial with it. I actually don't even remember if I showed this to you guys or if I have done a tutorial in the past, but today I'm going to do one. So this is the palette I'll be using. It's pretty cool because it has 9 shades and then it has 2 blushes, a highlight, and a contour shade. I'm going to use a contour shade because that is the matte shade as my transition shade. All the other shades in here are satins and like glittery, so those will not work for the crease. So I'm just going to use a fluffy blending brush and I'm just going to pack the color in, as you can see here. And picking up some more, just pack the color in. And then once you've packed it in, just kind of clean off your brush like that. And then you can do window wiping motions and circular motions to blend everything out. Alright, so now that I have that shade down, I'm going to go in with something dark. I think I'm going to use this shade called Bienvenido. Bienvenido. And I am going to apply before a primer that is a glitter primer. And the glitter primer that I'm going to be using today is this one by Too Faced. The reason I'm going to be using it is because the shadow itself has a tad bit of glitter in it. And to avoid any fallout, if you use a glitter primer, that'll really hold on to the glitter within the eyeshadow. So I'm just going to tap it on. Now it's very important for you to immediately take the shade with a flat shader brush. And you're going to immediately pack it on before the glue or the primer dries completely. You're just going to pack that shade on. Now once you've applied that shade, you can take a different blending brush that has more of a tip to it. The reason being is because if it's tapered, it'll help blend not only the bottom part, but also the top part of the crease, and you won't work as hard in blending. Next, I'm going to be applying the contour shade underneath my lash line, just to tie in the whole look together using a small detail brush. After that, I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend that out underneath the eye. Next, I'm going to go in with the highlight shade, which is this one here, and I'm going to use that on the brow bone to give my brow bone a bit of a highlight. So next, I'm just going to sweep off all that extra powder that I had applied on earlier. Just sweep it off. Now, using my finger, my index finger, I'm going to pick up a little bit of that highlight and I'm going to apply it on the inner corners of the eyes to bring in some more illumination. And then taking this brush, I'm just going to kind of swirl it around that inner part just to try to blend it out a bit more into the other shades. Now, because I don't want this look to be really dark and intense, I'm actually going to use the same dip brow pomade for my eyeliner. And I'm just going to use an angled brush like this one and just lay down the wing the way I want it to go, like that. And then I'm going to bring it in. You can definitely double up your Dip Brow Pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills as a eyeliner because it is waterproof and long lasting. Next, I'm going to apply a coat of mascara and apply some false lashes. Alright, so I have my mascara and lashes on now. So now I'm going to move on to contouring, and I am going to use the shade in here for contouring, just, you know, to stick with the palette itself. I'm going to use this brush, which I actually need to clean, but it's an angled contouring brush, and I'm going to pick up some color, tap off the excess, and just apply it here underneath my cheekbone. Right there. Right now, I'm just applying it right here, and then I'm going to go back and buff it out. So just looking forward, you can already see my cheeks. And now I'm just going to take off the excess color, and then just going to blend it up just to give it a more natural appearance. Because if you apply even more color to what you've already applied, it'll look a little bit too strong. And if you're going for more of a natural contour, well, strongness ain't gonna help. So it's gonna blend everything out here. Now, if you wanted to sharpen that here, you would just take your powder that you used earlier to set the under eye area. You can use your beauty blender with it. And if you wanted to, you just go like this. Right there. Like that, and then I'm just going to let it sit. Hashtag bake. All right, now while that is setting, I'm going to take a different brush. I'm going to use this Real Techniques blush and just try to take off any color that's already there. And for this, I'm going to use this one here. This one's called, what's it called? Zabodolski, whatever. I don't know, but it's the pink one right here. And I'm going to apply it to the apple of the cheek lightly and then drag the color back. When you drag your blush backwards, it makes your face look more long. And if you have a round face like me, that's something that you might want to do if you want to change up the shape of your face to blend it. And then go ahead and remove this. So that just sharpened it up a little bit. Like that. There we go. And now for the highlight, I'm going to use the highlight that comes in this, but I'm going to use a brush that is a little softer and more fluffy. That way it just picks up enough product. Tap off the excess because this one was actually a pretty strong color. And then just apply it on the high tops of your cheeks. Ever so lightly. When you put it up, kind of do like a C, like this. Kind of like it's going to go into your brow bone, like this. And then I'm actually going to take this with the tip of my brush, a little bit more contour. Apply it underneath the lip. That'll make it look pouty. And then maybe run some here, and some here. Just a little bit, since we did put some concealer there. Now I'm just going to put on a lip. So for today's lip, I'm going to use Kat Von D's Lolita. Yep, Lolita. Now I did apply a balm on my lip. I'm not going to take it off, only because these ones seem to really like mattify and they almost seem to dry up my lips. They really suck all the moisture out. So I'm not going to take the balm off. Alright, so this is the completed look for this tutorial. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Something a little bit different, more kind of army-ish. You know, I almost feel like I could be Rambo's girlfriend or something. Oh my god, that is so good! But anyways, thank you so much for joining me today here on Exquisite Glow. As always, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. That all is here on the side. One of these sides here. And yeah, go ahead and follow me on those social medias. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please make sure to subscribe down below. There is a little button there. And as always, don't forget to read the quote here on the side. I do hope that you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. Share it with your friends so that they can recreate the look along with you and me. And thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Mwah.